Well, we've had a topsy-turvy couple of weeks on the offensive side of the football. Position changes, expectations not met, a lot of soul searching, and a lot of things that we're looking for to lay our hat on. And it's been that kind of week, a couple of weeks. The biggest one was we made a change in quarterback. Felt that was needed for the betterment of the team. And boy, that first half was rough with our new quarterback, and a pause and a need to hang in there. We are just developing that young man, but really pleased with the way his teammates responded in the second half and came out and did some really good things. So we're looking forward to piggybacking off of that and starting week 2, MJ Morris. So
what did you see?
With that, any questions?
I was going to say, what did you see from him leading up to that position change that gave you confidence that he'd have that ability to take over?
Well, it's the next man up, and he was the next man up. Mm-hmm. And felt that, the team needed a spark. The team absolutely needed a spark. And, he has that quality in him to do that. He's got that. So looking forward to a very competitive performance. He's a very, very collective kid under pressure and still competitive. So that dynamic is very unique, because usually the emotion is just out racing the capacity. But he kept his emotion in there. And by the time, the game slowed down for him, we had a better version.
Anything about the schemes that you saw that freed up Trent Pinck?
No, we've been working on stuff like that all year. It just never sorted the way it did. And to MJ's credit, he saw it and he got it. And it came with some chest pain, but he delivered it when needed and made a really good play there.
Since the last time we talked to you, Kevin Concepcion has been a breakout player, not only for NC State, but in the ACC in general. What has he done to develop and become the player that he is today?
Well, you hope to see that spark out of several players on the offense. And it was great to see KC spark when needed at a big time in the program. And, now that that's established, that's who we are. Mm-hmm. That's who we are. And but if that's all you are, it's going to be a rough road. So, no, the invitation to all offensive players to please join that effort. Be relevant when your number's called.
What does Javante Vernon have to do to join that group?
Continue to develop. Continue to develop.
Yeah, what was it like for you to kind of see Trent, be able to get involved and have those 2 big plays and kind of kick it on year after year?
Well, he's a very unique skill set. And, not Travis Kelce tight end. So, yeah, it was great to see some of the drawings actually get connected in a real game. So they've always been there, we just haven't connected with them.
How encouraging was it to see the running backs contribute the way they did against Marshall, especially with Brennan not being in there and not running the ball as much with the quarterback? How exciting is that for you to see?
Yes, now with the without not that type of quarterback, so we now hit a different brand of running the ball here, running the ball there. So yeah, very different.
There was a lot too of kind of getting like players like Julian and Casey involved, like on those little jet sweep type motions. How good is it to see kind of those playmakers get the ball in space and do something with it?
Well, like I said, open invitation. Earn that. Okay. Number 10 is not the only guy that could do that. And so I think as we grow and develop, we take a life and an identity down that road.
Do you feel like the offense is finally coming together how you wanted it to in the beginning?
Oh, I feel like maybe step 1, finally coming together. Oh, dang, no, there's so many other things that we've got to close the gap on. If this thing were like 2 hours long, I'd point those out. But no, we've got a long ways to go to be consistent, efficient, and securing the ball. So that's the task, that's the goal. We've shown we have the ability to be explosive on occasion.
What have you gleaned about Duke's defense?
Oh, that's a very good, very well coached, very solid. The scheme is excellent and the players play hard. So we've got a really good scheme and really good players too. So I hope you boys come for 4 quarters because we are planning on a 4-quarter game, everything we got.
When you're getting the ball in playmakers' hands on those push passes and then with the running backs contributing, how important is it for the offensive line to really create space for those guys to work?
Oh yeah, it's all offensive line driven. So it's good to see guys see the hole from a different vantage point and create, opportunistic runs. So that was a fresh take on it, not just coming from the running back standpoint. So yeah, I think a great opportunity for our guys to grow and look forward to the game.
Guys a little excited because it's a rivalry game. Do you think they get the sense in practice that they're a little more pumped because it is a rivalry game?
This is a very important game to the program. I've detected that being in this matchup year 1. Yeah.
What's the next step for MJ, in your opinion, as far as, this practice?
This week, tomorrow,
Yeah.
nothing more. This week and tomorrow, nothing more.
How important is it to kind of take, a day-to-day approach with a young quarterback that's learning and still developing just, at the college level?
I think that's what you do, even if you're an established vet. Yeah, the game is that competitive. That lean back and fall asleep on your laurels. It changes so much that even the best ones, they don't live in that world.
This is a Duke team that loves to try to force turnovers. How important is that going to be to cut down on those in this game?
Oh yeah, you hit the nail on the head. That's where we got to grow as an offense, securing the ball. Yeah.
There's an executive element, obviously, when you make personal changes, but the human element of doing that, how difficult is that for a coach?
Well, for a kid like Brennan who's poured in, now he's not the only one that we've shuffled around, but the quarterback is the most visible. Man, I couldn't tip my hat off and respect that young man. Of all my years, that's the best, most stand-up approach to now becoming a good teammate that I've ever been around.
What does that mean to you, sir?
Oh man, it means the world. It means the world that he has that type of character. And outstanding. And the team sees it and the team feels it.
And you see him as somebody even on the sideline that's going to improve the team.
Oh yeah, and there's still stuff on the field that with a attack type running quarterback that no, our team needs that. So yeah, the best is yet to come.
I was going to ask you, I know obviously he's been a quarterback his entire life, but could you see any other role for him potentially?
Oh yes, right now there are. And the other day in short yardage things with under the center and all the stuff he does, there's a huge addition to the offense that puts pressure on the D in certain situations. So without saying more, I'll end on that.